There's several different types of Manjushri. Manjushri himself is a tantric Buddhist deity, but there's a number of different types of Manjushri. But the most common type we find in painting and sculpture is Arapachana Manjushri. Now, this Arapachana name is made up of 5 syllables. This comes out of the Prajnaparamita Sutra. But Arapachana is actually not a single figure. There's different forms of Arapachana. And we would normally understand that to be white and orange. So we have to understand where the concept and where are the descriptions of Arapachana coming from. And it's not the Prajnaparamita Sutras. It's actually the Siddhaikavira Tantra. In the Siddhaikavira, they teach 2 main forms based on color, white and orange. They also have solitary forms for the white and orange, but also the white and orange can be in a 5-deity composition or mandala. They can also have differences in hand gestures and postures. Generally, the posture for the white and the orange is Vajrasana posture. But there is one form of the orange where the left leg is pendant. It's in a relaxed posture or posture of royal ease. So we have these different ways of describing Arapachana, but we also have a further complication, whereas in the earliest texts, it's described that Arapachana holds a sword upraised in the right hand, and with the left hand holds a book of the Prajnaparamita to the heart. Now, in modern art, or art of the last few hundred years, we would understand this to be Manjushri holding the stem of an Utpala flower, and the Utpala flower blossoms at the left ear, and placed on top of the flower blossom is a folio text of the Prajnaparamita. That's what we find really in the last 300, 400, 500 years. But prior to that, we will find that Manjushri is holding, actually grasping the book and holding it to his heart. So that's one variation. Now, for the white as a 5-deity composition, often in art we see that all 5 figures have the hands in the Dharma teaching gesture, or they have them placed at the heart in a manner that looks like a turning wheel with both hands at the heart. So we have a number of different variations for Arapachana, but the most common that you find in art in the last few hundred years is going to be the orange, with the upraised right hand holding a sword, the left hand holding the stem of an Utpala flower, supporting a book. That's really the most common. But in earlier art of the 16th century and earlier, you are going to find these other variations of Arapachana Manjushri. Now, one reason we don't have so many of these in art today is because these other forms of Arapachana Manjushri have fallen out of favor. They're just not as popular as they used to be. And if one was wishing to do a white Manjushri kind of practice, then there is another white Manjushri, which is called the Siddhaikavira white Manjushri, as opposed to the Arapachana white Manjushri. And the Siddhaikavira white Manjushri is far more popular in modern times. So, just an introduction to the complexities of Arapachana. So you can press the like button, you can subscribe, you can submit questions, but you can also support us on Horror on Patreon. And for less than a cup of coffee a month, you can help support the work we do.